What it do, YouTube? Is Coffee back at it, man, with another episode of Coffee Talk. As always, hit them comments, hit them buttons. I always like to come on here and tap in with y'all, hear from the people. And the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is this clip right here that honestly scared the fuck out of me. I keep it real, man. I'm scared of a lot of things. And one of those things that rates high up on the fear meter for me is snakes. Even like obviously this is something on a King Kong level or something. This looks like a snake that would be trying to take over the world in a scary movie or something like that. But even just a little snake, the way they move creeps me out. You know what I mean? Gives me the heebie jeebies. I don't like it. And I don't know, like, do you guys ever have where I don't know, sometimes I think I go too deep in my mind, in my psyche, but like there's like what I'm getting at is the feeling that when do you ever play out scenarios in your head that if something happened, you would just be too scared to react, and it's like when I see this clip of this snake, which I want to know if this is real or not. Is that it? Like, it can't be real. Please tell me it's not, if anyone knows. But the way the snakes move, and it's just hauling ass. But I swear, like, I look at that like, yo, what would I do if I got caught up? Would I just be so froze with fear that I don't know. What could I do? But comment and let me know if you think it's real or not. Let me know if you're also afraid of snakes. That this just can't be real. Please. How about Rodzilla, Dennis Rodman popping up in the news? Like, as my age, when I grew up, I'm sure a lot of other people remember the Dennis Rodman era, Bad As I Wanna Be, The Worm, all the wild ish he was doing and everything like that. It's cool to see him back in the news. You don't see much about Rodman these days, but he got his girlfriend's face tatted right on his face, it really big too. I'm sure you see in the video she's quite happy. So good for Rodman, good to see him happy in a relationship and all that. But man, things went left for Rodman when his basketball career was coming to an end, man. And remember some years back he went over there with Kim Jong to go teach. Well, didn't he go to teach the national team over there how to play ball, how to be better at basketball? Kim Jong, I guess, wanted Michael Jordan at first. Jordan was like, "Fuck you." Rodman's like, "I do it," and I guess they're cool to this day. Ain't that something?
How you feel about Uzi dropping you on his album, bro?
I ain't never heard a Uzi Vert song that I can say that's Uzi Vert, but I know he a sissified looking nigga.
Yeah, I'm happy in the bitch. But now, they contacted me. What was that, Thursday night before he did that? Because they got to get permission. Just like sampling the song, and so they cut me a nice little check. I have an attorney. We negotiating the royalties on it, but yeah, nigga, I get a future publishing check for whatever I'm already knowing
to do. So
yeah, that's dope.
He really blessed my game. Shout out to that little nigga, right? Because I wasn't speaking favorable of him, right? So he could have got offensive and be like, man, fuck that, So
like everybody else.
Yeah.
How you feel about Uzi dropping you on his album, bro?
Charleston White says he's getting a payday from Lil Uzi Vert sampling his voice for his new music. And you heard him. He was talking to Ish, calling him a sissy and all that. And look at the way things work full circle. He's going to get a check. And I want to hear the song where he actually samples his voice. Just curious, what that song sounding like. There's another rapper out there that actually sampled Charleston White, but I don't even want to put it out there. Not that my videos are big or anyone hears them or anything like that, But the rapper that I'm talking about, though, just by the chance that Charleston White could hear it or word could get to him, that like he didn't clear it with Charleston White, so I wouldn't want him to cease and desist his song because I fluck with that rapper heavy. But man, it just goes to show you too how he's all happy and smiling and cheesing, the way that he's playing a character. That a lot of the ish he's saying, he's just trying to hit a viral clip, and that's all this guy's doing, man. Like, real talk. In other news, this is pretty cool. I hate when this happens though, when you see previews or a trailer to a new movie that's coming, and you're like, okay, I want to see that, and then come to find out this movie ain't coming out. Instead, like, they don't even have a date. They're just saying next year, right? And that is One Love, the Bob Marley movie. So this would be dope. Listen, I fuck with Bob Marley's music. I don't think there's really anyone out there that dislikes Bob Marley music. Like, how could you? It's so calming. It's so, it's just the vibes and all that. But I gotta be honest. I don't know his story that well, and this is definitely something I wanna see and tap into that story and everything like that. So Bob Marley One Love movie coming next year. So what is this? June, July. So we got at least 5-6 months minimum before this thing drops. So I don't know, comment who else out there is excited to see this movie, and have you seen the trailer as well? Let's talk about it. And then last, to close out this episode of Coffee Talk, this was some pretty interesting news to me. Living hip hop legend Chuck D, obviously, the front man of Public Enemy. A lot of great stuff out there too, with where he collabs with Rage Against the Machine, and he's just active, still doing a lot of stuff. But he's dropping this graphic novel, and it says it's called Studio, but Stewdio, and it's the whole concept of it is that prior to being a rapper, he actually went to school for graphic design, like really studied art in a sense. And over the years, when he was on the road and all that, his hotel room, which he would chill in and just get peace of mind and everything, he used as a art studio, and would design a lot of art pieces and stuff like that. And it also serves as a journal. So it's a dope concept that he's going to share with us, where it talks about politics, life, just everything, but something very interesting about this, that's come up in this interview while they're doing promo for this, is one of the topics they talk about is his relationship with Flav, right? And Flav, wild dude. I mean, this we know. Whether it's his reality TV shows or just in the music or whatever, Flav is a larger than life dude who just always seems to be turned up, and he's doing a lot of good work as of late when it comes to sobriety and stuff like that, and encouraging people to get clean, sharing his story of addiction, and just keeping it real with people. But a few years back, there was this like beef, and like Bernie Sanders was involved. It was, when the campaign and all that was going on, and it was like, can this really be true? Are they about to break up? And in this interview, it actually gets revealed that it was indeed a staged fake beef. But what's crazy is he says that it actually ended up becoming real because one of them wanted to keep it going, like didn't stick to the script of the fake beef, so the beef ended up turning real. Ain't that crazy, man? It had to be Flav the one to do that. It could be Chuck D. I mean, maybe, but just thinking about that as I'm saying it, I feel like Flav was the one that kept it going, so the beef was fake but then got real. So I don't know, but I gotta check that art book out. That's probably dope as hell, man, that graphic novel. But that's gonna do it for this episode of Coffee Talk. Hit the comments on all these topics. Make sure to sub up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.